Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. It is Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the night pondering and wondering just how magic women are.
Okay.
You might not know because you've never experienced this, being kind of a failure to launch.
Oh,
But
okay. I had a long-term relationship, 5 years, and a child resulted out of that. So I kind of have an inkling of what you're talking about. Okay. I know it's about a decade ago, but still.
yeah,
Anyway, continue.
frame it how you want. Okay. Um, Last night I'm walking around the kitchen and Cindy's out there too,
Mm-hmm.
and like any what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, Trophy husband.
Mm-hmm.
I tee one up for her to be the hero. And I said, what do we got to eat? And the reply is nothing good. So I shrug and I start walking away, figuring, that there's nothing good to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere, I mean nowhere, materializes a Russell Stover's chocolate peanut butter rabbit leftover from Easter.
Jesus Christ.
How, how, how on earth? And this was no more than my back turned to her, and boom, out of nowhere comes this rabbit. How does that happen? What do they do? Magic like that?
You know what irritates me?
Tell me.
Honestly, I'm doing what I can to hopefully make it to around 75 ish.
Yeah.
I know. And you with your great genetics, with your uh, sectogenarians in your lineage and all that stuff, you're gonna eat candy for the rest of your life, and you're gonna hit 100 years old. Now, granted, you're gonna hit it on a motorized cart, but still, that's what's gonna happen. And it honestly, that bothers me.
Here's something to
It
think about.
does.
You're discounting the fact that this thing was full of peanut butter, which is high in
Uh,
protein.
oh yeah, okay, yeah,
So,
right.
I mean, that's smart.
Mhm.
And then you got chocolate in it, which has got milk, and then all the good chocolate stuff. So there's lots of vitamins
Mhm.
and lycopenes and
Right.
nutrients
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
It's BS. It's actually one of
What
the
I
four
can't
food groups.
understand is
Yes.
how that thing came from nowhere when we were literally back to back in the kitchen.
I look. Miracles happen every day. So there you go.
Boom.
That's what I would.
And then you know what I did? I ate it while she was in the shower, so she
Of
didn't even get a
course.
bite.
That's what That's what you do as a selfish man. It's okay. You
Oh,
don't offer
selfish.
your.
Yeah, now you're calling me
You don't
selfish.
offer. You don't offer your better half even a morsel of the chocolatey goodness. But that's okay.
Well, she had ice cream, so that was nice.
Oh, there. Okay, so it all evens out at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
yeah.
Okay.
I just can't
So you got about
understand where it came from. How does that just materialize?
I don't know.
Star Trek stuff.
That it's yeah, that's
Jetsons.
something it needs to be investigated and figured out.
Oh,
Absolutely. You know
speaking
what
of
I can't
investigations, did you
okay.
hear that guy that was working the weather tower that night you saw those lights in Holland is going to be
Mhm.
doing a presentation at the Norton Shores Library?
No, I did not. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
see if I can hit him up and tape it. I'd like to record that and
Yeah, I
put it
mean
on the Muskegon channel.
yeah, it's interesting. The whole alien thing's
Yeah.
getting a
Hey,
little
aliens
more
and chocolate rabbits.
yeah, it's yeah, that there could be a connection there somewhere. I don't know, but I'm still I'm still puzzled over my excursion with Max to the dentist yesterday because he had to get some cavities filled.
A way to teach your kid to
And
brush his teeth.
well, oh yeah, hey, I've been on him for. I said he didn't want to go. I said, dude, every single time. In fact, I woke him up at 3 o'clock in the morning last weekend because I knew he didn't brush his teeth before bed because he always leaves the cap off the toothpaste and some toothpaste remnants in the sink, and then again you got the uncapped toothpaste tube
Right.
just kind of laying there on the counter, and obviously none of that happened. His toothbrush was completely dry. I got his ass out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning to brush his teeth. I said, no, because I ended up, and it's not even finished. He's got to go back for more fillings after he comes back from Europe. He had two, I think two of the three filled. He's got three. He had 5 cavities. It's like, dude, I mean, we just, we spent all this on braces. You got perfectly straight teeth, and now you're effing it up by not brushing regularly. And I think he's starting to get the message because
He's gonna end up looking like
again,
that guy.
fillings are never fun. But I'm there. I'm thinking, okay, he's 13 years old.
Right.
I can take him there, get the appointment. It's going to be an hour-long appointment and I can go grab breakfast. And they say, no, you need to stay just in case we have any questions. What the hell am I going to do?
You're going to be there as an authority.
I have no dentistry experience.
Yeah.
I didn't go to dental school. What the hell?
What if the kid freaks out?
Oh, he's 13. He
Can
freaks
freak
out. Get this, crank the nitrous up. He'll be fine. I don't have any. I was irritated. I was just sitting there irritated for pretty much the whole hour. And then, found it because I thought it was all going to be done in one shot. Like, oh no, he's got to come back and have, it's like, what? You couldn't do it all at once? What the hell is wrong with people?
Well, they know what they're doing.
Everybody in the office is nice.
That's why they went to college.
Nice. I know they're going through, they're doing the protocols and everything, but it's just dumb. The idea that I had to be there while my 13-year-old got his cavities filled is stupid. There's no reason for that whatsoever. It's so ridiculous. It's so dumb. And again, nothing surprises me anymore.
Let's be honest. Let's have a moment.
No, I was being honest. This is dumb.
No, let's just get to the brass tacks of it here.
What?
They had the view on in the lobby, didn't they?
Okay, first of all, no, I don't think they allow that anymore because it kills people's brain cells because of how dumb those women are. Yeah, no. They would not have the view on in the lobby.
You had the view on.
Or I would have shut it off or broke the TV.
No, you wouldn't have. You don't behave that way.
Yeah, no. You get me going, and first of all, you restrain me there in an office like that. Well, for no reason. Yeah,
your minor child is
part of this is on me. Part of this is on me. I should have just walked out and come back.
Yeah.
I said, they're stupid for me to be here. I'm going to go get breakfast, and I'll be back after I'm done eating because I'm really irritated right now because I hadn't eaten since, like 5 o'clock the previous day.
Right.
So
were you hangry?
I was a little bit, yeah. But it's stupid that I had to be there in the first place.
Well,
it's like he could have ridden his bike there anyway, but it's okay. I'll take him there. It's not a big deal. But I shouldn't have had to be there he's not 5. It's not like he's going to freak out. He's 13.
Well,
good God.
I'm 53 and I have to have somebody at the hospital with me when I go to the Mayo Clinic.
Of course. Well, that's different. It's
not
going under the, and you really don't, but that's part of having a wife and support system, all that crap. But anyway, I didn't do the story. Before we get into the real news, you sent me that disgusting thing this morning.
Save it.
That I wanted. What we don't want to talk about it today.
Well, we can
talk
but
about it.
You can save it for tomorrow or whatever.
I would rather not save it tomorrow. I want to get it out of the way now.
All right.
Because this guy, I wrote something down. What's his name? He's Chris Sutton, some douchebag from Kokomo, Indiana, working at a Taco Bell. A customer cusses him out because he didn't do his job. He effed up the order. So he's like, oh yeah, I'll show you. And he farts in the guy's taco. And then he gets arrested. And he's got this dumbass mugshot of his, hey, I farted on a taco, got arrested. Fortunately, the manager fires him, but I would never hire this person ever again for any job ever. He should be in jail for a decade. That's disgusting. And first of all, I got to give the customer some shit for going to Taco Bell in the first place. But good Lord, you can't. And the fact that a person like this wants $15 an hour. Sorry. I would only hire people over 70 to work at any of these fast food restaurants anymore. No more kids. Get them out of there. They're worthless.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
What is a fart going to do to your taco?
Are you kidding me? Pieces of feces got into it. Okay, when you fart into a taco, particles of shit come out. That happens. Every time you fart, little particles of fecal matter come out. So yeah, it's disgusting, and the kid should be in jail for 10 years. He's 22 years old. He's an adult. He should know better. A decade. I would run on that as a prosecutor. If I was a prosecutor in Kokomo, Indiana, I would say we are not going to have 22-year-old Gen Z douchebags farting in our taco meat. I will
Well, I got news for
prosecute
you.
them. I will prosecute them to the fullest extent of
Let
the
me
law.
tell you something. First and foremost, you're showing your lack of travel because Indiana's got a hell of a lot more problems. It's starting with the roads than
Okay,
kids
look,
farting in tacos.
it starts with the farting. It descends to the roads.
If you had any idea how many times I farted on something of yours, woo, fun.
Good Lord. You know, you're lucky that the statute of limitations is,
It's the fart taco.
I would,
The fart taco.
that's disgusting. All right, let's get into the news before I burst a blood vessel in my brain.
Poor bastard
Consumer
had to wait for his
prices.
son in an office. You poor thing.
Seriously, what the hell am I going to do? What questions could you possibly have? And how could I answer them? Okay, well, your son's being okay. Again, turn up the nitrous or hit him on the head with a tack hammer. I don't care. Jesus. Consumer prices continue to rise, but that increase slowed a bit in May. Apparently, prices rose 4.2% last month. That's down from 4.9% in April, but the latest official inflation figures set to be released sometime today. Again, it's one of those lipstick on a pig scenarios. Things suck, but they don't suck quite as bad as they sucked last month, so we're going to call that a win.
I got news for you.
Anyway.
Nobody understands what those numbers mean.
I know. I don't understand. I just say them. Moving
Go
on.
back to
This
the fart
next
taco
story.
story.
No more fart tacos. I'm not going to talk about it tomorrow. We're done. This next story is just for you. I know this is something you're very passionate about. I'm going to let you have the floor. Pat Sajak stepping down from Wheel of Fortune. The 76-year-old announced the upcoming season will be his last. Sajak has been the show's host since 1981. I know you're very weird to me. For some reason, you're a 53-year-old man who loves Taylor Swift and hates Pat Sajak. So the floor is yours. Go ahead.
I would say
your feelings.
I'm interested to know if Van is going to go out with Pat at the same time. I know that they're grooming Pat's daughter to be on the show. I don't know who they would replace Pat Sajak with. Maybe
replace him with his daughter.
Well, dude,
you can't have no. She could only.
Here's the thing with Pat Sajak.
The letter turner.
Here's the thing with Pat Sajak. He's basically worked himself into an ownership role of that show. And he's looking at EVP and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And so he's calling the shots. And okay, that seems fair. You worked your way up through it. You were the host, and now you're a producer and an executive producer. Oh, fair enough. You pick. But I'd be interested to see if Vanna sticks around longer than Pat to work with a different host.
She probably will.
Or if she decides that, or if the show decides that they were a package and they're going to retire together. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What else does she have to prove in her letter turning career? Where do you go from that? You can't go on to another game show. You're 66 years old. I mean, God bless Vanna and everything, but she's kind of a one-trick pony with the touch in the letter, and it glows, and then she claps. Well,
chances are she doesn't really need to, and good for her.
No, she doesn't. I don't. Again, much like Taylor Swift, I don't begrudge anybody for their fiscal success and their.
But I'll tell you this
though,
out of it all, if you look at the level of celebrity that she's had, which is I wouldn't call it A-list. But it's substantial.
Oh no, again, she's been there for a long, long time.
And that's the thing. She's been there for a long, long time, and she's kept herself pretty well out of the spotlight. She's done a very good job. Yeah. Well, she had the early Playboy stuff.
And that was fine. Nobody had an issue with that. That was great. That was tasteful. I saw it. No, what? It was tasteful.
It was a small stink for back in the day, because you just didn't see.
Right. It was.
Cookie cutter TV show host doing that kind of thing. But I think what I've read over the years is that she kind of looks back on that like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But for her
It's
personal
Playboy. It wasn't
life
like she was
and
doing
everything else that's
Penthouse
going
or
on and all
Hustler.
that stuff, she's done a remarkable job of staying out of the tabloids and
Yeah.
staying out of the and all. So good for her. You know.
You know what? This is how low a bar we have for celebrity culture. Well, you've never gotten arrested or been caught having an illicit affair
Right.
or got busted you know,
I, and
doing meth or anything.
is
So
that
good
really
for you.
is
Great
that really a
job.
low
Way to
bar
go.
or is that?
It is.
I don't think so. I
It's a
think
low bar.
that's I think
It's a
that's
low effing bar.
I think
Come
that's
on.
more on the
We
people
should
that
expect you
dig for
for
dirt. I think shame on them.
no.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No. We need no. You know what? God bless TMZ for digging up the real news stories. That's the stuff I want to see.
Okay.
All right, you tell me who's doing what, who's off this, who's on this, who.
But then you're grossed out by a
You,
fart taco.
yeah, that's disgusting.
Okay.
You got to draw the line somewhere. I'm a real journalist for God's sakes. I
Yeah,
can't be
you
doing
are.
that kind. I can't be doing those kind of shenanigans.
You
Talking
got
about
real
fart
journalists coming out
tacos
the
and
wazoo.
whatnot.
I can see it all over
Damn
you.
Skippy.
Yep.
Damn Skippy. All right. Finally, a lighthouse tour in Muskegon will be available this summer. The South Pierhead Lighthouse, at Pier Marquette is open for tours from 1 to 5 p.m. Fridays through Mondays. Adults $5, kids just $3. That's awesome. I love lighthouses. I think this is very, very cool.
Come out and go
I
in
like old school. I like old school things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. It's what would you?
I'll tell you what.
It's a staple of Muskegon.
I'll give you an
It's like the
assignment for the
Vanna White.
Muskegon
It's like the
channel.
Vanna White of Muskegon.
I'll give you an assignment for the Muskegon channel. Come out and do a report on it.
On the
On the
lighthouse.
lighthouse. You can go up in it. You can go through it. You can take a
I
look
might
out
be
the
willing to do that.
All right,
I
well,
might
let me
be
know.
willing to do that.
Okay.
All right. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
I wouldn't have any problem doing that.
Okay. But it's got to be a good report.
Idea.
Can't be any of this fake journalist stuff you pull every morning here.
What are you talking about? Fake? I'm the only real one in left. There's me and there's nobody else. It's just
Okay.
me. No, so I'm like the Cronkite of
You are.
podcast journalism.
Truly the Cronkite of all of this.
All right. Sports Tigers finally snapped
Hey,
their
that's a win.
9-game losing skid. 1-game winning streak. They beat Atlanta 6-5. Cubs were off. Vegas takes on Florida. Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Vegas can close it out tonight. They lead that series 3-1. And congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. They beat the Miami Heat 94-89. They win that series 4-1. First ever NBA title for Denver. Nobody cared. I bet you I'm willing to bet these were some of the lowest TV ratings in the history of the NBA Finals.
Were you talking about the Bengals playing football earlier?
No, I was talking about the Nuggets. Oh, geez. Seriously, you're like Matt. You have no attention. This is a product of the TikTok culture. You can't look at anything or pay attention to anything for more than 30 seconds.
Well, I don't have TikTok. So
that's sports.
That. All right. The Star Spangled Banner for 600 today.
All right.
This one's going to cause your ears to smoke because you're in trouble.
Okay.
All right. You're at 36,200 in the hole. Verse 4 says, "Then conquer we must when our cause it is just. And this is our motto. And God is our blank."
And God is our trust?
Gee. There's a freebie for Dave.
I thought you were going to try a little misdirection there. And
I would try, but they wrote the question out, get guaranteed for any idiot. And today that idiot's you. Hey, congratulations. Take a bow.
What can I say?
Dude, look at that. Look at the shine on the top of that head. Wow, that's beautiful.
Damn, Skippy, I didn't even lotion it today. It's freshly shaved.
Lotion. So gross.
I got to pick some up later this afternoon.
That, would you? Get the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dave. Have yourself a great Tuesday. We'll do it again back here mañana.
See ya!
Happy Tuesday, Muskegon. Unfortunately, we'll probably miss out on most, if not all, of the rain today. So let's take a look at your forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health. Your Tuesday weather headlines show we will have a cool day today, similar to yesterday, with isolated shower chance. However, I'll show you in just a second basically all of the rain will just circle around us. But thankfully, we'll have another shot of rain, especially Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. And some of those could have some storms with them as well. And it looks like a warming trend is expected this weekend with a less of a chance of rain over the weekend. And warming temperatures will continue into next week with highs well into the 80s. So here's the dancing rainfall around us all day on Tuesday. Muskegon should dodge most, if not all, of the rain showers, especially the heavier ones. So pretty much all of West Michigan should stay dry, and then the rain should be around Lake Michigan and going into Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana throughout the day on Tuesday. But we will be seeing some cloud cover with temperatures cooling though into the lower 60s to mid 60s throughout the day today. And like I said, because of that upper level low just spinning right over Michigan, bringing other areas rain, will stay cool though with temperatures in the lower to mid 60s, similar to Monday. Thankfully, your Lake Michigan forecast will be a little bit better than it was on Monday with the low swim risk now. With waves of 1 to 3 feet, it'll be stronger during the afternoon, at least the wind, so the waves will be higher during the afternoon as well. With the air temperature being pretty chilly though in the mid 50s, with water temperatures about the same. So for your Tuesday, expect a high of 63 with morning sunshine, increasing clouds throughout the day, and a very small chance we could have an isolated shower during the afternoon. But like I said, most of the heavy rain will unfortunately dodge West Michigan. Then overnight tonight will stay mostly cloudy to partly cloudy with calm winds and a low of 51. Then by the time we get into Wednesday, we'll start to warm up, thankfully. Wednesday night into Thursday, we do have that chance of a thunderstorm or two. And then after that, we'll likely stay dry and sunny going into the weekend with highs warming up to around 80 by the weekend with a very small chance of rain once again on Sunday, as this weekend is trending drier now. And then it looks like next week will be warm with highs mostly in the 80s. And that's your Tuesday forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Colton Woods Weather, and enjoy your day today.